Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dany Acosta back here with another video, and today we are starting a brand new series called Envision. So today, guys, we're going to be starting off this new series with structuring and getting ready for college. Now, I am coming from a blind perspective using a screen reader, as you guys can probably hear this.
5:14 p.m.
5:14 p.m. For all those screen readers, I'm going to put it a little bit slower.
Slower.
For those of you that may not be as advanced in screen readers or as fast.
5:15 p.m.
And I apologize if it is too slow. But also, I believe that this is going to help sighted people as well. So let's jump straight into it. So right here, what we want to do is we want to go to desktop. You go to desktop. By the way, I am using a Lenovo laptop with Windows 10. A Lenovo laptop with Windows 10. And I am recording this out of Zoom, okay? So we're going to do Windows M.
Windows M, leaving menus, desktop, folder view list view.
So that just took me to my desktop, okay? And what we want to do here is we're going to create a brand new folder. You can do this by holding Control, Shift, and then press N. So you hold Control, Shift together, and you press N.
Control, Shift, N. Edit new folder, type in text.
There you go. You have a brand new folder. So you're going to delete that. Right now it's just titled new folder. And since I graduated from Salem State University, why don't we label this folder for now Salem State University. So S-A-L-E-M
space U-N-I-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y space.
And for my case, I'm just going to put alumni. A-L-U-M-N-I. Alumni. So I'm going to press enter on that.
Folder view list view, Salem State.
By the way, the way that I did that, when I opened that new folder, it was automatically labeled new folder. I didn't have to go in it. I was already in the edit box. So I just had to delete and then type out Salem State University alumni.
JAWS 18.0, 531.
Okay, so now I'm going to go to the top of this window. I'm still in desktop. I'm going to look for it. So I'm going to press S.
Shutdown.x 29 of 31.
It says shutdown.
Salem State University alumni 31 of 30.
Salem State University. By the way, the reason it says shutdown is because I created a shortcut to shut down, okay? So I'm going to go to Salem State University alumni.
Enter.
I press enter.
C:\users.
So as you can see, or as you can hear, there's nothing. I'm up and down arrowing. There's nothing here. Okay? There's nothing here. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. What I encourage everybody to do is make a different folder for each class. Again, make a different folder for each class. Okay? So let's say I want to create a folder. Again, we already know that shortcut, right? Control Shift N.
Control Shift N. Edit new folder, type in text.
Have a brand new folder. I just press backspace to delete.
R.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to name it number one. Period. Space bar. And let's call it English
space
100.
100.
Okay, just for now. English 100.
Enter.
Let's say we're all freshmen and oh man, this takes us back to the days, right? But let's create 3 more, okay? So we're going to
Control Shift N. New folder.
number
2 period space.
And we're going to put math 100. Okay. We're going to go to number, we're going to create another one. And as you can see, I'm kind of, I'm a little bit used to it. So I'm already throwing in these commands. Science 100. Okay. And remember, the key to turn off JAWS or to make them stop talking so much is you just press Control. That way you guys can hear me and I hopefully can transcend the message. And then, so we have 1 for English, number 2 for math, number 3 for science, and we're going to go to number 4. 4. Okay.
4 period space.
4, and we're gonna put history. Yeah, history.
Enter.
It's all these prereqs, right? Prerequisites that schools require us, and sometimes they're not the most fun classes, but at the same time, we do have to take them. Okay, so let me explain why I titled them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me explain why. Let's say I have everything closed. Right now, everything is closed. Okay. Let me just close this document that I had open up. Okay, so let's say right now, the only thing I have open is Zoom, okay, and the JAWS. Which, by the way, I'm using JAWS. Let's see what JAWS I'm using.
Leaving menus, JAWS home use. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. JAWS home use. Top of 5, JAWS version 2020.2008.
2020. Okay, so let's go back to desktop. Okay, so Windows M for desktop.
Windows M menu, more button drop down. To move from items, press up or down arrow.
Windows M for desktop.
Menus, desktop, folder view.
It says I'm in desktop. I'm gonna do S.
Shutdown.x.
There's that shutdown.
Salem State University alumni 31.
There's that Salem State University alumni. I'm gonna go in there.
Enter.
But let's say you're in a rush. You don't want to down arrow to look for English or math or science. Yes, sometimes you can just do E for English, but what if you have 3 English classes, right? And you don't want to do it by codes because sometimes remembering all these English 102, English 210 or whatever it is. So you want to put them in order. And typically what I try to do is I put them in order based on what time I have the class. So let's say, for example, my morning class may be classes 1 and 2. And then my afternoon or evening classes, I might leave them for 3 or 4, just so I know, because usually the classes that I'm going to be accessing the most are my morning classes, right? So, but let's say now I know that my number 1 is English, my number 2 is math, my number 3 is science, and my number 4 is history. So let's say I want to go to, let's just say 3. I type 3, or I just press the 3 key.
3, not selected 3, science 100.
Took me to science 100. Okay. Now, so that's the importance of these folders. And we're going to build out more as we continue in the series. But remember, we're just building out the foundation blocks. Okay. Now, what I want to do here is I want to put in a document. So let me go, let me just go grab any document.
Desktop, documents,
I'm going to go to my regular documents.
Zoom commands,
I'm going to do this.
Zoom commands, copy to Alt F4, desktop, folder view list.
Now,
/users.
I'm going to go back here.
4, history 4.
Okay, so right now what I did is I went to my regular documents folder. I copied a Zoom commands Word docs that I have. Okay,
4.
And I'm going to paste this in here. This is my Salem State University alumni folder. Okay, so I'm going to paste it in here.
4, Zoom commands, docs, 5.
And we're gonna reword this. We're gonna rename this file.
XTOD,
and what we're gonna rename it is, okay, we're gonna rename it, for example, 2021 fall schedule. Ooh, 2021 fall schedule .docs, right? So now we have a 2021 fall schedule .docs. So what do we do here? You might ask. Well, we're gonna go into it. Okay, so we go in here really quick.
Opening dashboard.
We're waiting for Word docs to open up.
2021 fall schedule .docs dashboard. Edit.
Okay, so I'm in now. Okay, so I'm gonna, just for this, I'm gonna delete everything that I had there. Okay, so now, boom, we have a blank document. It's titled 2021 fall schedule. Okay. Now you might say, oh, sorry. Now you might say, okay, I'm taking 4 classes. So let's say your first class, remember it was English 101, or let's say 100, right? Okay. What you want to do here is you're gonna put professor's name. Okay. You're gonna put their email. Okay, if they have a phone number. Okay, but on the first line, so let's reword this a little bit. So it says number 1 is English 100, and then I'm going to put right under that. Okay, I'm going to put, for example, let's say this class is on Mondays, and it's from 1 to 3 p.m. Oh, that's a long class, 2-hour class. Okay, and then we're going to put the classroom room number. Okay, and let's say it's like A1, let's say it's A100. That's the name of the classroom, A100. Okay, so now I know that this class, it's on Mondays from 1 to 3 p.m. in room A100. Boom, super organized, right? You have your professor's name. So whenever you go to class, you already know who you're looking for, right?
Email.
You have the email, okay?
Phone number.
And you have the phone number. Okay, now sometimes in here, you could even put the code, right? Like the section number, for example, we already did it in the top, right? English 100. And sometimes even if you want to, you don't necessarily have to, okay? You could put in the Zoom link for that class if it's a Zoom link, or you can put anything else, other information that you might need, but I try to keep it as simple as possible. We don't want to complicate life. So number 2, we said math 100, right?
Math 100 blank.
And then we're going to put, let's do this one, Tuesdays, right? 1 to 3 p.m. And we're going to do it in room, let's say B200, right? Maybe it's in a building called like Bertalong 200, right?
Tuesday 1-3 p.m.
And we're going to put professor's name. We're going to put email and phone, right? And then number 3, right? And the reason I do commas, guys, instead of doing 1 period space is because if I press enter, automatically it wants to do number 2. And to avoid all those extra keys of delete, space bar, blah, 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 you screen readers know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you sighted folk may know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I just do 1 comma. That way, when I press enter, it doesn't automatically start with a 2, okay? So now we're in class number 3, okay? And we're going to put your science 100, okay? And then we're going to put let's see, what day should this one be? Let's say it's Thursdays, right? Thursdays.
Space, comma, space.
Let's make it from 2 to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. It's fine. And then it's this one is online. Oh, online. So here we put the Zoom link. If it's on Zoom or Google Meets or whatever. Okay. We're gonna put those links there. Then we're gonna put professor's name. Then we're gonna put email, and then we're gonna put phone. Okay. That's it. That's all you need. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. All right. What you're going to do, and I'm going to advocate for on behalf of you, but also on behalf of disability services at your school. Okay. We're gonna do Control Enter. Say it with me. Control Enter. I don't think you're saying it loud enough. Control Enter, guys.
Control Enter, page 2.
Boom. What did I just do? It created a page break. In other words, it just marked the Word document and it threw me to the next top of the page. Okay. And I just remembered something. I'm thinking like, wait, am I like visually, because I want this to be accessible to everybody. I'm going to Control A, okay, to select all my text because I don't know how big the text is here. I'm going to Control A,
selected, 1, English 1.
And I'm going to do Control D. So I select it all, and Control D is
font colon edit comma
right. Now I can change my fonts. I can change the size. So let's see. I'm going to put it Times New Roman because we have to get used to Times New Roman.
Times New Roman.
Okay. I did that by pressing TI and then down arrowing to Times New Roman. I'm going to tab.
Font style colon edit comma regular.
It says regular, so we want to keep that. I'm going to tab.
Size colon edit comma 13.5.
Right now it's at 13.5, so that should be okay. So we're just going to press enter there.
Edit.
So that should be big enough. And now what I want to do, just in case, again, for those sighted folk guys, we're going to do Alt spacebar.
Alt space menu, system menu, restore to move from items.
It's a system menu, restore.
Move available M.
Move.
Size unavailable S.
Size.
Minimize N.
Minimize.
Maximize unavailable X.
Maximize unavailable. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to make sure that the window was maximized for sighted folk to hear.
Escape.
And this is very important for us who are visually impaired or completely blind, because when we are getting help, we want to make sure that everyone or anyone who may be helping us on the screen can see exactly what we're listening to and more, right? We don't want half of the square to be showing or half of the window. There might be some information they might miss out on, okay? So we just want to maximize the potential of the assistance that we get by maximizing windows, okay? And so
page 1, page 3, page
now
2, blank.
We're at the top of that second page, okay? And here I'm going to put
disability services, blank.
Okay? And here you want to put
office hours,
email, phone. And usually, like I did, if you go to Salem State University, or maybe in your college or university, you may be assigned a specific person, okay? A specific person to work with. In my case, it was Jen. Oh, Jen, you're amazing. If you guys go to Salem State University and you guys are in disability services and you're looking for help, Jen is incredible. Let me tell you, oh Lord, she helped me so much. In fact, she was so incredible, amazing, and so gracious to helping me in so many ways that she was even in my commencement speech. And I will link that commencement speech down in the description below. And so I'm going to put here Jen, and you want to put Jen's email, right? So we're going to put Jen's email, and I'm not going to actually type it out because that might be personal. But anyways, so you put that there, okay? And every time, listen to what I'm going to do, okay? Please pay attention to this part. This is very important. Hold Control, and while you're holding Control, press S.
Control S.
Right now, JAWS or my screen reader said Control S. That's all it says. But what it actually did, it was a key command to save. It's like pressing the little floppy disk at the top. You just save the file, which is perfect. So with that said, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So remember, God bless you guys all. I love you guys very much. And remember to envision inspiration. And if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. I will love to help you guys out with as much as I can. And we'll see where this series takes us. I'm so excited to see you guys very soon. Envision inspiration. God bless you guys.